Sports Talk broadcast is brought to you by Source Pumping and Sanitation. Visit them at sourcepumping.com. By Luca B. Signs and Sports Apparel. Visit them at lucabsigns.com. By Carrera Insurance. Visit them at carrerainsurance.com. By Whittington Hardware. Visit them at whittingtonhardware.com. By Anytime Plumbing and Heating. Visit them at anytimeplumbingandheating.com. By Frank Bedak Law Office. Visit them at bedaclaw.com. By Dr. Scott J. Mandel. Visit them at superiorortho.com. And by Highland Hills Apartments. Visit them at highlandhillsapartments.com. Today.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another broadcast of 4D Sports Talk on Facebook Live. We have Mr. Damiano with the PA.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming up finally for those seniors.
So as we finish up with honoring the seniors of the Lady Craftsmen, we will be soon approached with the national anthem. Big night for the Lady Craftsmen.
have a forward number 2, the freshman, Tia Cumberbatch. And the center, number 14, the senior, Zara Woodruff. Head coach, Tom McGrath. And now put your hands together for your Bristol, Plymouth, or Lady Craftsman. The guard, number 1, the senior, Jaylene Cologne. The forward, number 5, the senior, the captain, Lala Marshall. The guard, number 3, senior captain, Haley Gomez. The other guard, number 30, Virginia Amaya Marshall. And the forward, number 10, junior, Sabrina Torres. Ladies and gentlemen, your Lady Craftsman. And now we ask you to please rise and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
All right, welcome back to another broadcast for 40 Sports Talk. This is senior night for the Lady Craftsmen, the varsity team of BP, facing the undefeated varsity girls of Blue Hills. Another good contest underway. I am Christian Bracero, filling in for Mr. Damiano, who is walking up to me right now. He's going to take his throne, and I had to move over. I will be doing color. He'll be the play-by-play. We got TJ on the camera.
Well, I don't think I butchered it that bad, did I?
No, you did pretty well.
Let me see, we're going pretty good right here, right? There we go. All right, so here we go for the tip-off. You can still hear me, right? All right, let's bring up the main feed. There we go, a little bit better. How's that? That's better, I can hear you.
Okay.
There we go.
Now.
All right, so here's your book. And that's won by Bristol Plymouth. Marshall over to Gilmet, and a little give and go won't go. And there's Torres who follows through. That won't go. Marshall again, the other Marshall, she tries to bring it up. That won't go. On the rebound, here come the Lady Warriors.
Come on, BP.
Trying to set it up. Baseline shot, that's short.
That was
won't
contested
go.
there. Looks like it's off on Blue Hills.
Yeah, it'll be Bristol Plymouth ball, just underway, 7:26. I want to thank John Parrish for letting me do that, but I was nervous. I wasn't a little bit. And Gilmet brings it up. Huh?
I would have been too.
You know, once you do it a couple times, like anything else. All right, down low. Cologne with a nice
open.
look, won't go. Rebound, Blue Hills. And there's Carter now. She has the moves. There's a little floater from 12 feet. That won't go. Rebound taken and recovered by Woodruff. Feeds it back down low. Woodruff actually kicked it out. Needless to say, it is Bristol Plymouth ball.
Now, Don, when I was doing the introduction, I mentioned the fact that Blue Hills, oh, that's Marshall with a
Marshall for
three-pointer.
3, yep.
I mentioned earlier that Blue Hills, this Blue Hills team is undefeated.
Oh, yeah.
So that's a good way to start the game for BP.
Last time they played, and there's another shot that won't go. That was by Amita. Mendia, excuse me. There's Marshall, gets it over to Cologne. Back to Marshall. Marshall looks, gets it over to Gilmet. Gilmet makes a fake, works it back over inside to Marshall. Baseline Cologne. She'll try to float, but she was fouled. And that will be on Woodruff, Ziara Woodruff. Her first, team first, just underway, 6:14. We'd like to welcome everybody watching on Facebook Live here at 4D Sports Talk. Our last high school game of the year before the playoffs start.
Oh, Cologne misses the first free throw there.
Right now, Bristol Plymouth up 3-0. Here's her second shot. Hits the second. Oh, she's officially 1 for 2. 4-0 Bristol Plymouth. And like I mentioned, just mentioned this brief pregame, is that last time they played at Blue Hills, they only lost by 5. There's an inside pass. Nice look.
But they can't have that continue right
as
there.
Cumberbatch. What a great
opening the key.
What a nice pass that was inside by Ross. There's Gilmet. Gilmet gets it over to Cologne, all the way over to Marshall, partially blocked by Cumberbatch. All the way over to the side, then back over there, really using the court inside. Oh, intended for Torres. She lost the ball. Marshall tried to set up. It stays 4-2 now. 5:45 left in our last regular season game. You know, on our first experiment on Facebook Live. And I'm happy to say, I don't know if you saw the post on Facebook about how many viewers we had in the games that we did cover. That's a lot of people.
We accomplished a lot for 4 Deep.
Yeah.
And we thank the viewers. Obviously.
Absolutely.
Without the audience, there's no 4 Deep.
Absolutely. There's Marshall on the rebound. That initial shot, that was by Woodruff. And now Marshall with a clean look. Won't go. Rebound as Carter and Marshall battle a tip to Gilmet. She's going to try to hit a floater. Won't go. Rebound blue. No, rebound. Marshall by Marshall. She's going to float it. Baseline won't go. Rebound. And out of bounds, they're going to say last touched by Blue Hills. So it'll stay Bristol Plymouth ball.
Yeah, that was off of Carter of Blue Hills, number 23.
Inbound to Gilmet. She tries to get him. We're going to have a travel as Gilmet slides her pivot foot. So
they were looking for a nice pass and shoot situation there for BP, but they were contested fast.
Come on, defense, girls.
There's Ross now. Ross stole a nice job by Marshall. She's going to try to feed. She does in a bounce pass. Tries to feed her older sister just a little bit too far in front of her, but they're able to recover. Gilmet. Baseline. Cologne for 3. Off the rim, won't go. Torres tries to follow. On the follow-up, there's the other Marshall. Recovered baseline. Oh, and stolen out of her hands.
Look at this defense for the Lady Craftsmen.
And they're on the floor, and they're going to have a foul after all that is said and done. We're going to have a foul on Marshall. Her first, team first. I don't see him putting on the clue. I think that was going to be on Marshall.
Yep, Marshall. That's Amaya.
There's Rose, long shot and hits as Medina hits that one. 5-4 Blue Hills. 4:24 left and running here in the first quarter. Cologne. Looking, gets it over to Marshall now at the quarter box. Tries to work it down low to Gilmet. Went off her hands, and I believe that was tipped. And trying to go all the way is Carter. Yeah, goes baseline. That won't go. Rebound, Woodruff. Another rebound, and we have a foul.
Looks like it's going to be on number 10, Torres of the Lady Craftsmen.
And
that's 5. That's on Lala.
Lala Marshall. So
team second.
Officially 4:03 left in this first quarter, and a 5-4 Blue Hills lead. This is the first one.
Come on, girls. Rebound.
There's the second one. Misses them both. Break for Bristol Plymouth. Rebound Bristol Plymouth. As Maya Marshall brings it up.
If Bristol Plymouth could just score off those mistakes, those free opportunities to Blue Hills, they can pull away big time with this game.
Absolutely. Torres on the offensive rebound. Guillemette now works it inside the Torres. Torres kicks out baseline. Cologne has another clean look.
That time she hits.
And hits.
She missed the first time around, but the second time around, she made sure to make that shot.
Now there's Ross. She tries to drive, kicks it out baseline.
A jump ball.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It will stay Blue Hills ball. Now checking in for the Craftsman.
It's number 50, Carissa. Is it Dalton?
Dalton. Dutton. Almost a steal. Nice play by Cologne. Inside. Tries to work it in. Bristol Plymouth, remember, so that was finally touched by a Lady Warrior. So it'll be Bristol Plymouth ball on this inbound possession with 3 minutes and 13 seconds. I'll get it out. 3 minutes and 10 seconds and a 7-5 Lady Craftsman lead.
Everybody didn't jinx you earlier about the bloopers.
Nope. Oh, nice read. Stepping in front of that for Bristol. It was Carter. She gets over to Ross. And the young lady lays it off the rim and in. Lady, that girl is talented right there. We're tied at 7. Under 3 minutes left to play in this third quarter. Marshall initially got her ball blocked. She got re-grabbed control. Ross trying to get
just get through 2 defenders like that.
Guillemette shot won't go. Rebound blows a long pass for Ross. She's going to try to lay it off the glass, and she does and finishes.
Even with the pressure, she looked back just in case to see any defenders coming her way, and there was one creeping up her rally, and no pressure.
There's Cologne. Senior night here at Bristol Plymouth. Now Marshall going to drive. There's a floater. Won't go. Rebound. Another long pass.
Relay.
They're going to do this all night.
Wow.
And Ross lays it up and in. Jamela Ross.
That time, one of the BP defenders got closer to that ball. They almost stripped it away, but Ross stayed neutral, stayed in control, stayed focused, finished the shot off.
There's a look by Marshall. That's short. Taken by Woodruff. Slowed down and then started up by Carter. Ross tries to work it inside. Woodruff won't go. That's tipped. Nice job by Dutton. As Guillemette brings it up for the Lady Craftsman. The lead is 4 with 1:27 left in this first quarter. Cologne, another clean look.
That's her third attempt from the 3. So she must be 1 for 3 right now.
And a nice job by Marshall. Lala gives it. Mayer, there's a shot off the rim, won't go. Long shot, Ross.
Alone.
Off the rim and in.
Already 8 points for Ross.
Under a minute left. Timeout. Timeout. Bristol Plymouth will step away. You're watching 4 Deep Sports Talk presentation of high school basketball. We'll be back with more right after this.
4 Deep Sports Talk broadcast is brought to you by Source Pumping and Sanitation. Visit them at sourcepumping.com. By Luca B. Science and Sports Apparel. Visit them at lucabscience.com. By Carrera Insurance. Visit them at carrerainsurance.com. By Whittington Hardware. Visit them at whittingtonhardware.com. By Anytime Plumbing and Heating. Visit them at anytimeplumbingandheating.com. By Frank Bedak Law Office. Visit them at bedaclaw.com. By Dr. Scott J. Mandel. Visit them at superiorortho.com. And by Highland Hills Apartments. Visit them at highlandhillsapartments.com.
Everybody, welcome back. There's your score. 58 seconds left. 13-7 is the Bristol Plymouth, the Blue Hills lead.
I don't know if you heard the soundbite, ladies and gentlemen, but Dom forgot his glasses, came unprepared for the show, unprepared for the game.
I'm squinting, but I'll make it. There's a pass. Cologne now. Cologne to Gilmet, top of the key. Thinking about working in a Dutton. Cologne, this time she's guarded. She's actually 2 for 3 from the three-point mark. There's Marsha, she's driving, lost the ball. Bounce pass over to Cologne. Another clean look. That won't go. She's 2 for 4. Oh, nice play off the glass. Excellent job by the Lady Craftsman. The lead is 4.
We don't need no trick. We don't need no trick.
Ross now bringing up a very good player. Little give and go. As Monahan almost stolen by Marshall again, working inside, turns.
In the post.
And Carter finishes that play. 4 seconds left. Oh, and that's how the half will end.
With the score 15-9, Blue Hills.
Yeah, 15-9. Great job by the Lady Craftsman. They're hanging with them. It's not like they're getting, it's not like a blowout here.
They're playing aggressive on defense.
They really are.
They are taking the ball away from Blue Hills, although they can't connect off.
Along with the Sportsmaster, Justin Ferrera. Got to have the Sportsmaster. Ain't a show unless it's not a complete show unless you have the Sportsmaster. All right, so here we go on the inbound. The lead is 6 for the Lady Warriors.
Let's see if the Lady
There's a
Warriors
long
going to be
three.
the Mastodons of Blue Hills record, given that first loss.
Kaya McGrath now in for Bristol Plymouth. Ross, nice look. There's a feed, won't go.
That foul might be on Gilmet. Well, maybe it's on Lala Marshall. No, it is on Gilmet.
It is on Gilmet.
So that's Gilmet's first personal 13 foul for BP.
This is the first, so she can hit the second one. Again, the lead is 6 now, just underway here in the second quarter. Here's a second shot, misses them both. Rebound.
I believe that was the second time at the line, too.
Right, Dutton. And on the steal, Ross tried to steal the ball, I believe. Then she lost the 11 inbound pass. With 7:29 left and a 6-point Lady Warriors lead. Next game, we're supposed to do our first Southeastern Blue Hills West Bridgewater hockey game. The combined schools. Kaya gets it over to Dyer. Dyer, pass is broken up, long feed. There's Ross again with the speed. Tried to work it over. Covered by
Cologne. She got
Cologne.
bumped.
It looks like they're going to get Cologne on a block. Her first, team fourth.
This is not soccer.
And there we go. Now Ross looking. Tries to work it in. Get it over to Mahoney. Back to Ross. Wide open. Won't go. That's tipped. Taken by Dyer, the freshman. She pivots. Gets it over to Kaya McGrath. Again, the big thing last time they lost to Blue Hills. In Blue Hills, it was only 5 points. There's Cologne. She got another clean look.
How about that for a confident shot?
She definitely can hit the three. Now she drives in, floats it in from 6 feet, but can't finish. So she'll go to the charity stripe and grab a couple. That is Blue Hills. I almost said a couple. That would have been crazy. Yeah, that's going to be on
Monaghan.
Monaghan, her first, team second.
Back down
Cologne misses the first strike at the line.
So let's see what happens here. There's the second. Misses them both. 6:41 left. In comes Ross, the playmaker for the Lady Warriors. She's looking. She'll take a 12-footer, miss it. Rebound on the rebound. Nice job by Carter. She can't finish. Rebound the freshman, Dyer. Here's Kaya McGrath, the freshman, who can definitely hit Dutton now. She's going to try to drive. Lost the ball, taken from her by Medina.
Ross one-on-one with
Ross
McGrath.
now, a little floater, that won't go. Gets her own rebound, kicks it back over. Off the glass, that won't go. And the senior Cologne takes it out of her hand. Gets it over to Gomet. They'll wind up that BP offense again.
They got to make something happen, though.
They do.
There
Cologne,
it is.
another look off the rim, won't go. They have, I think that's 7 missed shots offensively. And there's a shot by Ross.
Off turnovers.
She does a floater and hits the floater. Timeout. Blue Hills will step away. You're watching 4 Deep Sports Talk presentation of high school basketball. We'll be back with more girls high school basketball. We'll be back with more right after this.
This 4 Deep Sports Talk broadcast is brought to you by Source Pumping and Sanitation. Visit them at sourcepumping.com. By Luca B. Signs and Sports Apparel. Visit them at lucabsigns.com. By Carrera Insurance. Visit them at carrerainsurance.com. By Whittington Hardware. Visit them at whittingtonhardware.com. By Anytime Plumbing and Heating. Visit them at anytimeplumbingandheating.com. By Frank Bedak Law Office. Visit them at bedaclaw.com. By Dr. Scott J. Mandel. Visit them at superiorortho.com. And by Highland Hills Apartments. Visit them at highlandhillsapartments.com.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Yeah.
We're coming out of a Blue Hills timeout. Blue Hills on top 17-9 against the Lady Warriors. Taking it in is Kaya McGrath.
All right, so here we go now.
Cologne dribbling up the court.
Yeah, Cologne brings it up.
Let's see if the Lady Warriors can make something happen.
McGrath with a long look. She usually hits those for a freshman. That'll be out of bounds.
I think it was our last time here. McGrath had a big performance. Like, she was really key to their victory.
Yeah, she was hitting them hard.
They noticed right away that Ross is open.
Nice block by Dyer, keeping that inside away. That look. Ross is a smart player, boy.
Come on, girls.
Now go over to number 15. That is, that's Miller. I'm sorry. Hook shot by Dutton. That's blocked. Trying to recover, and there's McGrath. Good job on picking up Ross. Now Cologne. Over to McGrath. There's Miller for 3. Won't go. On the rebounds, Dyer. That won't go. Dutton on the rebound, but she's fouled.
I think that's on Carter.
13. Did she say? I think he said 13.
There is no number 13.
It has to be 23. It has to be Carter.
Yep,
yeah,
it is
23.
Carter.
Yeah. Her first team third. 4 minutes and 44 seconds left in this first half. Hits the first.
Come on. Hit it again.
Good job.
Here's a second. Misses a second. Rebound, Blue Hills. The lead is 7. Carter now bringing it up. Looking inside. Little floater baseline. Won't go. Rebound, Miller.
There.
Miller bringing it up. McGrath.
Good pick by Cologne.
Cologne trying to set an excellent pick. Miller now. Baseline. Gets over to Cologne. Top of the key. Over to McGrath. Has a look.
Hey, there you go.
The lead is 4. A approaching the 4-minute mark left in this first half.
That was a big shot for the Lady Warriors. Like, they were silent offensively.
You mean Lady Craftsman?
Oh, Craftsman. I've been saying Warriors the whole time. Look at that. That's a blooper and a half.
That's all right. No, it's not a blooper. It's an honest mistake. There's McGrath now bringing it up after hitting the 3. She's looking. Goes to the top of the key. So, try to hit Cologne. Carter steps in, tips it to Ross. Ross now. She's thinking, they're going to get her for too many steps.
She took that extra step.
She wants to know what she did wrong.
She was trying to do a Euro step, but she took that extra step.
That was definitely a Euro
clear.
step. You just can't do it in high school basketball.
Yeah.
All right, so now Cologne.
It's nice and fancy, though.
Oh, absolutely. Miller now was thinking about shooting it. Works it all the way over to McGrath. Long look, won't go. Rebound, Blue Hills. Carter bringing up on the break, trying to feed the big girl inside. Woodruff off the glass, won't go. Gets her own rebound, can't finish. Her rebound again, can't finish. That's tipped.
Wow. Oh, we have an injury on court.
Looks like Dyer twisted her ankle, so that looks like that hurt. So Torres will come in and replace her, coming off the bench.
The way that she's just able to get right up and walk it off.
She just twisted the wrong way. So the lead is 4 with 3:19 left here in the first half.
She walked it out like a champion, though.
Oh, she almost lost the ball. She was thinking about passing, then forgot. That could have. Torres now gets it over to McGrath, who has a clean look for 3. Won't go. Rebound, Blue Hills, but she lost the ball momentarily on the floor. Torres gets it over to Cologne. McGrath again for 3. Won't go. Rebound, Blue Hills.
McGrath, I believe, has taken the last 4 shots from the 3-point range for the Lady Craftsman.
There's Ross moving.
You almost had the ball.
There's a long shot by Medina. That won't go. Oh, we're going to have a foul on the floor. And that will be called on Miller, as Cumberbatch tried to finish twice and couldn't put it in the cylinder, so she'll go to the line after getting fouled by Miller. Her first, team 5th. 2:35 left in this first half. Christian Bracero, Dominic Damiano, and TJ Albin, and the rest of the 4 Deep Sports Talk crew as we give you this game live from Bristol, Plymouth. This is the first. And we have a program note on March 11th. We're going to be doing powerlifting. Covering powerlifting. Should be interesting.
We're going to be covering that.
We're not doing it. I'm not getting on the bench and lifting 225 pounds again.
Well, you know what I said earlier, Dom, if they needed a replacement or something.
You'd have to talk to, I'll introduce you to the gentleman who runs it. They're going to miss ball, so it's going to be a change of possession. Oh, you crack me up. But I got to be Olympic weight with you. It can't be the other way. There's Miller now. Tries a working it, tipped. Nice play initially by Cumberbatch. After that's all said, and there comes Ross on a break on a little floater. And hits. The girl has rhythm, that's for sure.
She had like 4 Lady Craftsman defenders around her. Crossed one of them over and finished.
Miller over to Marshall. Marshall bounce past Cologne. Her shot's blocked. Covered by Ross. Ross is going to try to go. Gets around Cologne. Initially feeds Woodruff. Tip back to Ross. Woodruff again on the ball. Won't go. Rebound Torres. She can't grab it. Ross gets the cleanup.
And one.
No, that should not count. That ball was blown dead before she released it. So that's going to be on the inbound, not in the attempt of a shot. The lead is 6. 19-13. 1 minute 43 seconds left in the first half. On the inbound.
And double team.
They're going to get her for a double dribble of a change of possession. It will be Bristol Plymouth ball. 1:39 left. Bristol Plymouth would really like to tie in this lead and possibly take the lead. Cologne now bringing it up.
Wide open.
Miller bounce pass. Cologne for 3. Off the rim, won't go. Rebound, Blue Hills. Initially tipped as Carter brings it up. Carter looking. Medina gets it over to Woodruff, back to Medina. Baseline shot, too long on the tip, covered by Carter for Blue Hills. Woodruff now.
Ross was slow.
Was thinking about doing something before she had the ball. Worked it inside, that's tipped. Medina kicks it out, and stepping in front of that is
McGrath with a steal.
McGrath. Good job by her.
And another attempt for Cologne.
Oh. Shot, Lila Runner can't get it. Rebound, Blue Hills.
Could try driving it into the rim.
Now Rossi's thinking about going the whole limit. Off the glass, too strong.
Cologne
Miller
with
on.
that extra effort to get that rebound in, to help get that rebound in.
Cologne now, over to McGrath, clean look, hits.
And she hits.
The lead is 3.
Second 3 of the first half for McGrath.
This should be the last shot of the first half. Sorry. Carter, it should be Woodruff.
That was almost
all the way
out of bounds.
over to Cumberbatch in the middle. There's a long shot.
Rebound by Marshall.
Won't go. And that's how the half will end with your score. Blue Hills 19, Bristol, Plymouth 16. We'll be back with the second half right after this.
Damiano doing play-by-play.
Hey,
the
thanks,
usual,
man.
The usual.
Right, let's get it right there. I'm happy. The little things. All right,
You got
so.
TJ Albin on camera.
And we're going to give a shout out to Burt Bulldoze right now. I'm sitting right next to Robert Burt. Awesome. All right, so here we go. As Ross brings the ball up, just like Christian said, and that pass is broken up by Torres now, just underway. Cologne now feeds it over to Gilmet. They're going to get it for dragging the pivot foot. So we'll have a change of possession. Just underway. Why do we have a foul? Oh, that was our last foul. I was looking at the clock. I'm like, why is there a foul on the board? We just started. Ross bringing up. We have I'm not sure how many points we have now in the corner, now in the game. We'll get that young lady's name in a minute. That was Cumberbatch. This is steal. Broke up. Great defense by the Lady Craftsman here on senior night. Nice job. Torres has a look. Won't go. On the rebound, that's Blue Hills. Here come Ross. She's very dangerous, very quick. She floats it up off the glass. It won't go, and she's fouled.
Ross with 12 points in the first half.
12.
To increase.
You read my mind.
Yep. And when they were doing the warm-ups before the second half started,
she was nailing them.
She was making the layups look fancy. She was all.
She's just so relaxed and finesse. Excellent word. There she goes, misses the first one. The lead is 3. It's basically 3-0.
Free throws has been a struggle for Blue Hills in the first half. They had plenty of opportunities. And it continues.
There's a second one. Oh, and a block as Carter originally Woodruff stole the ball. Now on the break is Marshall. Marshall feeds her sister off the glass and in. We are tied, down by 1, 19-18. Ross now brings it up. There's Cumberbatch. Carter now. Baseline, he almost got fouled. No call on that one. As Medina let one go from the baseline. Excellent defense by the Craftsman. 6:45 and running left in this third quarter.
Come on, girls. Go.
There's a baseline. Marshall gets it over to her sister. She's going to drive. There's a 3, long 3. Oh, she got fouled at the 3-point line. She's going to get 3 shots.
3 opportunities.
She's going to get 3
to take the lead.
She has a chance to tie it and take the lead, right?
Yep.
Come on, Lala, get them all. Go.
So Lala Marshall, congratulations to her. It's senior night here at Bristol, Plymouth.
Foul was on Carter. That's our second personal.
Misses the
team
first.
Foul.
Come on, Lala. Get this one.
19-18. Great game. Here's her second shot. Hits that one. We are tied at 19.
Hit it again, Lola.
And can they take the lead, their first lead in the game?
Woodruff and Carter are the big bodies down low for Blue Hills. There's her second shot. Can't miss. We're tied at 19.
Brand new ball game.
And there's a ball stolen. Marsha comes back in. Her sister follows. And Bristol Plymouth takes the lead. 21-19.
Blue Hills got away with that foul there. There was contact on Lala.
There's Ross. Gets it all. That was Carter. Excuse me. Carter looking. Gets it down low to Cumberbatch. And that ball's blocked. It's going to stay. Bristol, Blue Hills ball in the Bristol Plymouth end. Medina on the inbound. Tries to get it down low to Carter over to Medina again. Gets over to Ross. Ross tries around, goes around Gilmet.
Jesus.
She floats it off the glass. Won't go. On the follow through, that won't go. Rebound Blue Hills, and we're going to have a foul. See who they call it on. I believe they're going to call that on Ariel Carter, number 23. Her third, team second. Yep, it's hers. Unless they change it on us, right? All right, so here we go. 5:53, under 6 minutes left in this third quarter.
It is indeed on Carter.
You know, I'm doing the same thing you're doing. I'm looking at the scoreboard because you don't know if he's going to change the foul clock or let you know who made the penalty. Baseline inside, Cologne gets over Gilmet with the floater, won't go. Rebound, Marshall follows, that won't go. Rebound, Blue Hills, and we're going to have a foul on Marshall. I believe that's her first. Team second, both teams, it's her second, I'm sorry, her second, team second. Both teams have two team fouls.
Oh, that was deflected by Almea Marshall. But
Now,
Blue Hills still has it.
Yeah, now Carr out the line tries to work it inside. There's Medina with a little floater. That won't
Almost
go.
deflected.
Now covered by Torres. Torres gets it all the way over to Cologne. Cologne now. Cologne guarded by Medina. Tries to get Torres off her fingers. When it's all said and done, here comes Ross. She's going to try to drive. There's a floater. Won't go.
And
Rebound Woodruff, but finally taken by Blue Hills. Marshall's going to try to go alone, all by herself off the glass and in. 23-19, under 5 minutes left now.
Lala Marshall's obviously the engine that just keeps on running and is trying to keep her team in it to start the second half.
Remember, it's senior night.
And she is
Ross passing,
playing for a lot more than just a W.
Medina now.
She wants to share that important moment with the team.
Good job, Maya.
Intended for Monahan. It'll be Blue Hills ball on the inbound in front of now Monahan. Oh, no, I'm sorry, that wasn't Monahan. That's tipped. They lost the ball. On the floor they go. There's Medina. Tries to get one out. It's blocked by Cologne.
I want to call those situations the bobble wobbles.
Bobble wobbles.
Like hot potato, but bobble bobbles is funner to say.
There's Ross with a long shot. Won't go. On the inbound. Rebound Woodruff. Inside to Woodruff. As she gets that from Ross.
That's the first points of the game.
23-21. Gilmet. Marshall. Over to Lala Marshall. Under 4 minutes left in the third quarter. Works it down low. Torres up the glass and in. Lead is 4, 25-21. Cumberbatch trying to work it down. Baseline. There's Carter. She tries to get it. Goes off the rim. A little full court press. Ross is doing it all by herself. There's Lala Marshall over to Cologne. And that's saved by Gilmet. Cologne. She sees three. Hits.
That's Gilmet with the three.
28-21. Timeout. Blue Hills will step away. You are watching 4D Sports Talk presentation of high school girls basketball live here on Facebook. We'll be back with more right after this.
Sports Talk broadcast is brought to you by Source Pumping and Sanitation. Visit them at sourcepumping.com. By Luca B. Signs and Sports Apparel. Visit them at lucabsigns.com. By Carrera Insurance. Visit them at carrerainsurance.com. By Whittington Hardware. Visit them at whittingtonhardware.com. By Anytime Plumbing and Heating. Visit them at anytimeplumbingandheating.com. By Frank Bedak Law Office. Visit them at bedaclaw.com. By Dr. Scott J. Mandel. Visit them at superiorortho.com. And by Highland Hills Apartments. Visit them at highlandhillsapartments.com.
Hey everybody, welcome back here on Senior Night. The score is 28-21. Christian Bracero, Dominic Damiano, and TJ Albin as we come off that Blue Hills break again, 28-21.
Remember when Blue Hills had the lead at the start of the second half?
Yep.
Ties have changed. They have turned.
All right, so there we go on the inbound right in front of us. Here comes Ross now. Very dangerous player. She has 12 points on the day. There's a shot from the corner of Cumberbatch. Rebound Gilmet. That's tipped as Carter gets it, and she's fouled, loses her glasses as they fight for the ball. It's going to be on Gilmet.
That is her second personal, 13 foul.
And checking in for, I'm sorry, Carter's checking in, checking out. That was Woodruff, the poor girl. She has to get something in the eye. They were fighting for the balls. Her glasses came off. Now in the inbound, there's a baseline shot. That won't go. Rebound Torres for Bristol Plymouth. Cologne bringing it up. Under 3 minutes left to play in the third quarter. And Cologne has a lot shot. Won't go. Just not enough.
That was a deep three.
That was a deep. She hit one before from right. I believe it was top of the circle. Now Ross definitely has the speed. Works it inside, gets it back out. Stepping in front of that intended pass from Medina was Cologne. Torres over to Marshall. 2:30 left in the third quarter, and a 28-21. Bristol Plymouth lead. Baseline. McGrath tries to work in that stip. Torres can't handle it. And then comes Ross. She's going to use her speed. She's going to stop.
One situation. And
they're going to get her for a travel. So there's another turnover. Now checking in. It looks like Medina's coming out and Rodriguez is coming in. So it's Rodriguez, Ross. It looks like Monahan. And the other girl is Cumberbatch. And we'll get the other girl because that's number 23. That's Carter. Long shot, three. Hits as McGrath hits one.
McGrath's
the lead is 10. Wow. 31-21. Ross going to drive by herself. Pivot. Floats. Won't go. Rebound Marshall. She's going to try to get it up. There's a bounce pass for Cologne. She takes it, stops. Over to Marshall, a give and go. There's a floater, won't go. Cologne, the senior on senior. That's tipped.
That's going my way.
I think this is the most we've ever seen come our way in a game. Oh, yeah. Right? 1:39 left.
I haven't announced anything about coming out of retirement, though.
We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that at the half. Gilmet driving a nice block by Gilmet. Torres recovers, though. Marshall inside. Torres going to take a shot. Unable to get it out. Nice job by Lila Marshall. It's a long shot. There's a pass. Ross, little give and go. Oh, won't go. Tipped. Monahan shot. That's tipped. In comes Marshall. She's going to try to slow it down. Gilmet works it in.
Oh.
And they're going to get Gilmet. She slid her pivot foot. That'll be a change of possession.
I actually didn't see that.
That's the only thing it could be. Because she looked like she had to throw a ball.
I just didn't see that extra step.
No, I think she dragged her pivot foot.
Oh, she dragged it.
I think she dragged it.
That's probably why I missed it.
Ross now top of the key, a very dangerous player. Under a minute left to play in the third quarter. That shot won't go. Rebound Bristol Plymouth.
Woodruff almost had that. Woodruff almost had that rebound for Blue Hills. Taking up the court is
that's Gilmet. Yep, Gilmet bringing it up. for the Craftsman. A shot by Marshall. Hits. Lala Marshall hits a big three.
It's senior night.
34-21. There's a shot by in the corner. That won't go. Rebound inside. Marshall grabs the ball.
Big third quarter for Lala Marshall. She's taking up the court, passing it to McGrath for three.
This long shot won't go.
And that will do it for the third quarter. 34-21 lead for the Lady Craftsmen. As we wrapped up the third quarter, heading into the fourth. That's a big lead over our undefeated Blue Hills team.
Yeah, we'll step away. We'll be back with more right after this.
Gore Deep Sports Talk broadcast is brought to you by Source Pumping and Sanitation. Visit them at sourcepumping.com. By Luca B. Science and Sports Apparel. Visit them at lucabscience.com. By Carrera Insurance. Visit them at carrerainsurance.com. By Whittington Hardware. Visit them at whittingtonhardware.com. By Anytime Plumbing and Heating. Visit them at anytimeplumbingandheating.com. By Frank Bedak Law Office. Visit them at bedaclaw.com. By Dr. Scott J. Mandel. Visit them at superiorortho.com. And by Highland Hills Apartments. Visit them at highlandhillsapartments.com.
Quarter and scoring for BP. And defensively, she lit a spark for her team.
She really did. There's McGrath for three. That won't go. Rebound, Guillemette. She kicks it out to Cologne. Cologne stops, pivots, and stepping in front of it. Nice play. That's Carter. She's trying to finish off a Ross. Back and forth they go. A little give and go right there.
You know what? Blue Hills needs anything they can to get back in this game. They were shut out to only 2 points in the third quarter.
Remember, last time they played them at Blue Hills, they lost, but only by 5. Guillemette, little floater won't go. Rebound, Blue Hills, long shot. There's Ross, tip to Ross, off the glass, won't go. Rebound, Carter, that's blocked. Let's see what we have.
I think they called us.
Going to get him for goal. They're not going to get goaltending. He's going to shoot two. Okay. Oh, no, it's inbound. So it's not on the floor. I thought they were calling that on the floor.
Oh, I think they got Torres with a foul.
Yep.
That's what it was.
There's a shot by Marshall now. Won't go. Rebound. They called that shot a little early. We'll have a jump on the floor.
Going back to the last possession on the other side of the court, that was Torres' first personal 14th foul for the Lady Craftsmen.
All right, so here we go on the inbound. Ross. That's Cumberbatch. Gets it over to Carter.
I'm surprised she didn't take the shot.
Down low, Ross over to Woodruff. Off the glass, won't go. We'll have a foul.
I don't know who they're going to call that on.
You got me.
Oh, that's on number 14. That's on McGrath. That's our first personal, team 5th. And she connects with the first shot.
It's the first.
Rebound, girls, rebound.
(34-24). The lead is 10. Here's his second shot. We're going to have a violation on the floor. I said Torres left too early. So she's going to shoot it again.
All you can do is laugh it off. You learn from it.
There's a second shot. Hits that when the lead is 9.
But it may come to bite them, though, because she ended up missing that second free throw opportunity, and then the violation, and now her third shot. and connected.
So you get 6 minutes and 40 seconds to ruin a perfect season for the Lady Warriors of Blue Hills, coming into this game perfect at 19-0. They are ranked 19 in the 4D Sports Talk Top 20. That's not bad.
Wow. Made it in.
Well, they deserved it.
Surprise, though.
Yeah, they deserved it. You know, all the divisions we cover.
It must be a great honor to be in that top 20.
I hope they think so, because we're honored to have them.
A lot of fun covering their games.
Oh, yeah. All right, so it'll be an inbound pass for Bristol Plymouth in their own end. Your situation is 6 minutes, 40 seconds left in the game in a 34-25 Bristol Plymouth lead. The only thing that hurts Bristol Plymouth now is the fouls. They have 5. A lot of this fourth quarter play. Marshall now. They're changing up. They're going back to full court. They're playing a full press here. There's Torres inside Kai McGrath, and she's fouled.
That'll be a foul on Ross. That's a first personal 13 foul for the Blue Hills.
All right, so McGrath will shoot a couple because the foul is in the act of shooting. Here's the first shot. Hits that one.
Come on, get them both.
Here's her second. Misses the second.
Torres with the
But
rebound.
Torres, yeah, great job on the rebound. Gets it over to Marshall. Marshall can try to drive. Little bounce pass inside. McGrath. Oh, she can't finish.
And Blue Hills carry it out.
And there's Ross, a very dangerous Ross. Her pass is blocked, but recovered initially by Medea. There's Cumberbatch.
Back to Medina.
Long shot, won't go. And I think we're going to have over the 2-3. That's going to get called on Carter. Carter, another foul for her. That's a team fourth. Her team fourth. One more and she's gone for the game. Actually, 2 more, I believe she's gone for the game. Under 6 minutes left in this game. Marshall, bad pass. There's Carter. Gonna try to feed Cumberbatch.
Oh, that's going out. And they go that against Blue Hills.
Nice defensive play by the Lady Craftsmen. So we have a change of possession.
McGrath with the inbound pass to Gilmet.
Gilmet. As she brings it up, she's going to drive baseline. Floater won't go. Tried to go all the way. There's Carter. Ross all by herself. She's going to try to feed it back. Torres blocks it. She knocks it back to Torres, but after that, Marshall recovers.
BP needs to get something going offensively right here.
The lead is 10. They need to add to it. There's
Plenty of time for the Blue Hills team to catch up. All these turnovers are killing them.
Good job by Carter.
Ooh, wow, good effort by Lala Marshall.
That is the 6th foul. Oh, yeah, we definitely got it.
Fans are wild tonight. They came out, support the seniors, not only the seniors, but the
So Torres checks out.
Yep. But the young talent of the Lady Craftsmen, big game for them.
Down low.
With the steal.
There's Gilmet now. Gilmet bring it up.
Gilmet with the steal.
That's all right. See, that's why you're color. No, I'm only kidding. No, I'm only kidding. Gilmet covered by Ross. Bounce pass to Marshall. Marshall with a clean look. Hits. 37-12. 37-25. The lead is 12. With 4:35 left. Long look. Ross, nice shot. Won't go. Rebound. Carter for Blue Hills. She gets it over. Woodruff. There's Medea with the look. Won't go. Rebound. Bristol Plymouth. Approaching the 4-minute mark left in this game here on senior night. Cologne, covered by Medea, trying to get around. She does, gets it all the way over to Marshall. Almost lost the ball. McGrath, baseline, sees 3, won't go. Rebound, Marshall, and that's blocked. And Woodruff let her know she was there. She was going to earn everything. And now checking in. Let's see who comes out. It looks like Cumberbatch is coming out and Monahan is going back in. Does that look right to you?
Yep, Monahan's coming back in for Blue Hills.
Inbound pass inside the Blue Hills end. There's a bounce pass, Cologne. Nice job by Medea to block that out for Blue Hills. 4 minutes, 4 seconds left. We'll have another inbound pass. Again, inside the Blue Hills end of the court. There's a shot, Marshall. That's long. Gomet can't finish. It's going to be Blue Hills ball. Gomet tried to finish, put a little bit too much on it. Marshall tried to follow, and we got to do it the right way on the inbound. Timeout, timeout. Bristol Plymouth will step away. No, we'll stay right here. Why don't you go over some of the scores you have? We'll start with some of the Blue Hills players. Who's some of your scores tonight? We know Ross is putting on a show. What does she have right now?
Ross hasn't scored in the second half yet, but she has 12 points. Medina and Cumberbatch, they have been quiet since the first half. Medina with 3 points, Cumberbatch with 2 points, and Carter has 4 points right now for Blue Hills. Another player would be Woodruff. She has 4 points as well. And for the Lady Craftsmen, they've been shooting a lot of threes in this game. Most of their points have come from beyond the yard.
They are on fire. All right, so as we come out of that break, officially 3:59 left. It'll be an inbound pass for the Lady Warriors in their own end, 37-25. Left in 37-25, the lead, 3 minutes and 59 seconds left in the game. Here comes Ross bringing the ball up. Ross gets it over inside, off the glass, won't go. And there comes Gilmet coming down with the ball for Bristol Plymouth. She'll slow it down. McGrath look open. She's not afraid and stepping in front of that Carter. She feeds Ross on the break. She's going to try to finish. She's lost the ball. Marshall there. Marshall pivoting. Oh.
Who are they going to roll that out on?
It'll be BP ball.
Good awareness by Amaya Marshall. She didn't want to grab that ball as it was approaching the line.
She blocked
it. It was
out.
approaching us.
Yeah.
That's approaching you specifically.
I got a big frame. I don't think it would hurt that bad. Timeout, timeout, Bristol Plymouth. Now we'll step away. You're watching high school girls basketball live here on 4 Deep Sports Talk. We'll be back with more right after this.
This 4 Deep Sports Talk broadcast is brought to you by Source Pumping and Sanitation. Visit them at sourcepumping.com. By Luca B. Science and Sports Apparel. Visit them at lucabscience.com. By Carrera Insurance. Visit them at carrerainsurance.com. By Whittington Hardware. Visit them at whittingtonhardware.com. By Anytime Plumbing and Heating. Visit them at anytimeplumbingandheating.com. By Frank Bedak Law Office. Visit them at bedaclaw.com. By Dr. Scott J. Mandel. Visit them at superiorortho.com. And by Highland Hills Apartments. Visit them at highlandhillsapartments.com.
Hey everybody, welcome back. Dominic Damiano, Christian Bracero, TJ Albin, and the rest of the 4 Deep Sports Talk crew. As we come out of this break, 3:18 left in the game in a 37-25. Bristol Plymouth lead. There's Marshall. She's going to try to have a floater, won't go. Rebound, Gilmet. She bounces it to Cologne, covered by Medea. She turns. Now she's going to try to drive. Stop. That ball is blocked. Rebound, Ross.
There was a dead end there.
And Cologne just got another foul. That's her team 7th. That's 1-1. That's 1-1 now.
That's Cologne's third personal foul.
Right now, Blue Hills is in the single bonus. So it will be the very dangerous Ross shooting the ball for the Lady Warriors of Blue Hills. She has to hit the first one to get a shot at the second one. 3:02 officially left in the game.
She's been struggling at the free throw line tonight.
Hits the first.
Rebound! Get it.
Every opportunity, key for Blue Hills to get back into this game.
There's the second. The lead is 10 with 3 minutes left in the game. Gilmet, now they're playing full court press. Very fast. McGrath, now Marshall, now covered by Ross. It'll change in speeds on that one. She sees three, she looks, won't go, gets her own rebound. McGrath was thinking about shooting. They're gonna get McGrath for sliding her foot. So we'll have a change of possession with 2:42 left.
Some disagreements from the home crowd on that call.
Yeah, Woodruff's checking out, and it looks like they're putting Cumberbatch back in. And they are. Ross covered by McGrath. She's going to try to drive. Her floater won't go.
Foul.
Rebound, Marshall. Cologne now. Over to Gilmet.
And
There's a steal by Carter on the floor, covered by Gilmet. Over to Marshall as they play that full court press. They're going to get her. They're going to get Ross on a foul. Her, let me
second
see.
personal if it's on Ross.
Team fifth. We'll have an inbound pass in the Blue Hills end with 2:12 left in the game and a 10-point Bristol Plymouth lead. There's a bounce pass. Marshall, she'll follow through. She's fouled again. And she'll shoot a couple. Now they have 6.
Come on, Lola, get him.
Oh, so that was another foul on Ross. That's a third personal.
Yeah, her third. How
Team
much
6.
does Cologne have for Bristol Plymouth?
She has 4 points as I have on my scorecard right now.
Lila hit the first one.
Hit it again.
Here's a second shot. Hits them both. 39. The lead is 12 with 2:10 left. And Ross bringing the ball up for the Lady Warriors. Gets over Medea. She lost control of the
That's
ball.
off of the Lady
They're going to say
Craftsman.
last touched by the Craftsman. Yes, sir. So did you have fun doing your first color commentating and camera with 4D Sports?
My first?
Yeah, this is your first year doing it, yeah.
Oh, first year. I misheard you. First year, I had a blast.
Ross with a floater, won't go. That's tipped and recovered by Blue Hills. Ross has it. Gets it over to, trying to get that girl's number. That was Carter all the way over to Cumberbatch. Medea for a shot. Won't go. Tipped. Covered by Bristol Plymouth.
I know Lala has had quite a few rebounds in this game. Quite a few.
Marshall, 1:35 left in the game. Bounce pass. Over to Maya Marshall.
Ooh, Ross was sneaky
Lala
there.
Marshall
She
for
almost
three.
got away with
Way
that.
too far.
I thought she stepped out.
I thought she might have too, but she was doing good. Carter now. There's a corner pass. Medea baseline. Gets it back over to Monahan. Monahan's turnaround shot. Won't go. There's Cumberbatch. Gets it out to Carter for a shot. Won't go. Rebound Bristol Plymouth. And we're going to have a reach-in foul on Medina, and that will put them in the 1-1. So Marshall is going to shoot at least one, maybe two. Both teams have 7. 1:03 left in this game.
Come on, kid, make it.
It's actually Gilmet that's going for the...
Gilmet got fouled. Timeout. Timeout. Blue Hills will stay right here. You are watching 4 Deep Sports Talk presentation of high school girls basketball. There's your score. The Lady Craftsmen 39. The visiting Lady Warriors of Blue Hills, they are perfect. They are 19-0 coming into this game. There's 1 minute and 3 seconds left in this contest. We'd like to give another shout out to the seniors of Bristol Plymouth. Lila Marshall, Jaylene Cologne, and Kylie Gilmet. Congratulations, girls on senior night. So we come out the break. So the Bristol Plymouth, the Lady Warriors, are going to go with both Marshalls, Gilmet, Cologne, and McGrath, the freshman.
Come on, girls.
Gilmet has to hit the first one to get a shot at the second one.
I remember my senior night. Gave me my degree. I had an afro at the time. Patted it down. Said, see you later.
Oh my God. Here's a first shot. Hits that one.
Good job. Do it again.
And
Misses
the
the
second.
first one. Rebound. Cologne can't get it. Carter coming down.
Loose
She
ball.
can't see it. Marshall steps in front of that. She's going to try to finish off the glass and does.
That's 4 points for Lala Marshall in the fourth quarter alone. Big second half for her.
Going to have a travel, a change of possession.
McGrath going up the court for BP to Lala Marshall.
Now Marshall now.
28 seconds on the game clock.
Yep, gets it over. She works baseline, trying to go to Carter, gets it over. They don't even have to, well, they got to shoot one more time. McGrath lost the ball. Nice
And that's
job
off
by
of
Ross. They're going to say that she lost control of the ball. It will be Bristol Plymouth ball with 6 seconds on the shot clock. It's the only clock you have to worry about. Gilmet, little floater, won't go. Rebound Carter, 12 seconds left.
And Lala
And they don't even have to shoot the clock. They don't have to shoot. She wants to get one more in. There's Gilmet. That won't go.
What a way to celebrate senior night, huh?
And the Lady Craftsmen of Bristol Plymouth have knocked off the undefeated Lady Warriors of Blue Hills with a very impressive 42-27 win. Your thoughts before we go away, sir?
This feels bigger than The Undertaker losing at WrestleMania for the first time.
It does.
It must feel great for the Lady Craftsmen to come in here, play great, respectable, hard-working varsity basketball with a team like Blue Hills. They definitely played hard as well. Give them their credits. Senior night, and what a way to celebrate it, huh?
Absolutely.
Great victory for the Lady Craftsmen.
All right, so we'll catch you tomorrow for the 4 Deep Sports Talk show as the Lady Sachems of Middleborough coming to celebrate. We cover Middleborough girls cheerleading for TJ Albin, Christian Bracero. I'm Dominic Damiano. We hope you enjoyed this presentation of 4 Deep Sports Talk. You'll find out one last time. Bristol Plymouth 40,
42.
Blue Hills 27. We will catch you next time. Everyone have a fantastic weekend.